Hello Wildcat fans, we're here in Norfolk, Virginia for the MEAC tournament. Your Bethune-Cookman men's basketball team slotted as the 2 seed, so the Wildcats don't play until tomorrow, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We'll have that game for you on 1380 The Cat, and you can watch it online as well off of ESPN3. So the Wildcats are preparing for their matchup. They don't know if they're going to play South Carolina State or Morgan State. Morgan State is the 7 seed, South Carolina State is the 10 seed. But they do know they can focus on themselves right now, so they are practicing here at Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia. That's where they practiced yesterday. When the team got in on Sunday, it took the day as a day of rest, not to focus on basketball, and focused on their academics as well. So President Grimes, I know you'll like to hear that. So parting the bouncing balls right now, they're still getting loose. Practice is about to start here, and the clock's just at 90 seconds right now. But I want to give you what to look for tonight in the game leading up to BCU's matchup. The game later on tonight, 8 p.m. tip or thereabouts between the 7 seed Morgan State and the 10 seed South Carolina State. Both present interesting matchups for Bethune-Cookman. If you recall, against Morgan State, a road victory on February the 19th, the Cats and the Bears went to overtime. BCU won 96-95 in a thriller in Baltimore and escaped Hill Fieldhouse with a victory. And then South Carolina State, you have to go way back in the calendar. That was the MEAC season opener for BCU, January 3rd, inside Moore Gymnasium. And throughout the whole MEAC home schedule, the Bulldogs' 10-point lead at halftime was the largest lead for any visiting team to historic Moore Gym in 2018. So that comeback in the second half for BCU was what sparked a 6-game winning streak in January overall and a 5-game winning streak in the MEAC. That one extra win, the Volusia County supremacy battle at Stetson University. So what to look for tonight? Morgan State was the preseason favorite. They've got Tywan Kinley in the lineup. He dropped 41 against BCU in that game up in Baltimore. They're going to have Philip Carr as well. Philip Carr with 14 double-doubles was the MEAC preseason player of the year. For South Carolina State, it's an interesting ball club that has 4 players that average over double figures in MEAC play, led by a very underrated forward, Damari Applewhite, who in conference play puts up about 14 points and 7 rebounds per game. And then you've also got Patrell Rogers, who's a great story. Here's an intramural hooper until the end of November. In conference play, Rogers 12.5 points per game. I think in the matchup tonight, it's going to come down to who supplies as a support player. Who's going to fill in the scoring for Morgan State outside of Kinley and Carr, and then for South Carolina State outside of Applewhite and Rogers. Now, Morgan State is going to be without the services of David Syfax. The forward is serving his second of a 3-game suspension going back to that brouhaha with Hampton University in his second to last regular season game of the year. Todd Bozen's bench is huge. He plays a ton of players, so I'm expecting outside of Carr and Kinley for that scoring to be evenly distributed amongst the rest of the Bears. I think for me in South Carolina State, I want to see what Dante Wright can do. He shot 118 3-point attempts. That's almost twice as much as the second man on the roster in long-distance calls, James Richardson. If he can get hot from distance early, I think that's going to help the Bulldog offense. That's what I'm looking for tonight. Who's going to step up outside of the terrific twosome for each of the sides? It's South Carolina State, the 10 seed against Morgan State, the 7 seed. Tip-off approximately at 8 p.m. You can watch it online, do your own advanced scouting off of ESPN3. And then your BCU Wildcats take on the winner Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. We'll have it for you on 1380 The Cat. You can watch it on ESPN3 as well. I'm Nolan Alexander here from Norfolk, Virginia, Old Dominion University, where the Wildcats are practicing in search of their first ever MEAC tournament title. It's been a great season, a fun regular season, and a lot more fun here in the tournament. We look forward to seeing you up here in Norfolk. Hail Wildcats!